So the first question, so what is Esterni? Who are you?
And the idea 11 years ago, from 3 friends, was to organize something in Milano, which could be worth of, how do you say, of living in Milano, staying here. 10 years ago, but also today, many students, many young people are trying to go, how do you say, abroad?
Abroad, yeah.
Abroad to study, like in Paris, London, Berlin, and some other city are the most made and privileged. And we the same, for the same 11 years ago, we said, okay, should we stay here or should we go away? And we decided to stay in Milan. And so the main thing was what's happening in Milan. It's a city where it's very difficult to meet new friends, new people, to know new places, new locations, because it's, I don't know why, but Milanese people are like doing always the same thing with the same people, same friends, than in Milan. And so we try to think about something which could make people more
connect with each other.
But are you Milanese?
I am Milanese, yes. My mother is German, my father is Milanese. But,
okay.
Can you say like it's a social center? Because social center...
It's also a social center somehow. The strange thing is that people here are interested in different things. So we have designer or design affected somehow.
Related to design.
Related to design, architecture, or also politics, which is a main how do you say, theme, main thing here.
Okay.
Movies and films and cinema and video and music, and it's really like 20 people, each one with a different interest, and so Esterni is going in more than 20 different ways. That's why it's difficult to say we are.
So the Milano Film Festival, can you speak a little bit about that? Sure. How it started and...
It started very small in an ex-church, how do you say, in an ex-church. We had 350 people sitting one on the other, and it was only one night. And then the second year it was 2 days of festival with more films and more directors, filmmakers coming from Italy. The third year I think we had 3 days and so on. And now I know it will be in September the 12th edition, and I hope so. Nobody knows it will happen.
So not only short movies but also independent?
It's mixed. It's mainly short films. It's the thing we are famous, I would say.
Recognized for it's like a short movie.
Because we started with that, and it's also really we have a selection of 50 shorts among 1,900.
And so the filmmakers, is there some filmmakers, young filmmakers established in Milano?
There is and now also coming a little movement of Milanese filmmakers who are saying, also in Milan there is something, not only in Rome, because all the money goes to Rome, all the industry is in Rome, and also the distributors, they work there. So now some, I think, 5, 6 really good filmmakers born here and who want to work here.
They want to make the difference.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's the movie. Let's see the movie scene in Milan. What about the design scene?
The design scene, it's interesting because it's...
from your point of view.
I think it's... somebody says Milan is the capitale del design in Italy, and which is, I think, true, but only in this famous Salone del Mobile week, the Designers Week, where you see Milano very dinamica and people going around and hundreds of tourists and parties and everything happens. And the bad thing is in Milano that if it's really the capitale del design, you cannot understand why the city is so brutta.
Ugly.
So you organize during the Salone some events, like the House of Designers, where you give some kind of
accommodation for
the young designers who don't have, maybe the So how does these people perceive Milano, and how?
I think they are lucky because of this house of designers, because they meet other designers, other people interested in the same stuff and the same thing. And this is something I think they like each morning to have something like a group of people moving together, not all the 70 or 80 or 100 people, but you meet some other.
So there are some good points about Milan you like to see. So what are these good points according to you?
No, there are many good points. There are also good because there is much to do. There is really much work to do. So it's una sfida each day.
Challenge.
It's a challenge. I don't know if you know the surrounding of Milano, the periferia. There are some really strange places where you go there and you say, okay, here we can make everything. Here there is nothing. There is, from the cultural and social point of view, there's really a desert. So this is, of course, not a good thing, but if you think...
Do you believe that it will be this reversionary moment in the future?
It has to be, because it's really, you cannot understand people living in the city with so much smog, people dying every day for, you say, because of the smog, and no good, no cultural happening.
Facilities.
And no relations, and no people living alone, working 12, 14 hours a day, and having only television and advertisements. And I think somehow...
Yeah, it should happen.
Yeah, actually we are trying to find, we're looking for another space, because it's too small, but this is our office somehow in the first floor. On the second floor there's a little bed and breakfast. And then we have this space here where we eat, where we meet. And
Cantina.
And where also we have a little movie theater with 60, 70 seats, not too many, but enough sometimes. And concerts or little book presentations and...
But you do every week, you do every Tuesday?
See?
What is that, every Tuesday there is something, right?
Every Tuesday, it started like the meeting of people working with Esterni, and it soon got to a party, because everyone was bringing his friend, his girlfriend, his boyfriend, his mother, his father, so each Tuesday we are like 100, 200 people. And each Tuesday we have a different menu, which is sometimes typical of Milano or also stranger things, and we have different concerts. We call it an open source night, where you can come and understand where is going Esterni, what are we doing, the new projects, and ask.
And I don't know, would you like to speak about other things, maybe about your political project? Or
The project on which I'm working very much is called Television Viewers Strike, which is a sort of a dream we have. And we did it for 7-8 years, and now we're trying to have a big institution like Ministero della Cultura or something like that to help us to ask Italians to not to look television on one day, only one day in the year, and really to turn it off, to do everything else, like going outside, reading a book, or what else, whatever you want. And the funny thing is, we are trying to collaborate with museums, theaters, and movie theaters.
The kind of a giorno dei musei, something like that. It's a giorno dei non TV.
Esatto.
Okay.
If you go with how do you say, remote control to some of those musei and gallerie, you got a discount with the remote control, which is very funny to also to...
Sure, a kind of symbol, no?
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
We have some photo, some video of Triennale, people bringing the line with a remote control and people...
Of TV, yeah.